It is the day before the most shocking defection in all of 20th century history. I'm outside the Reform Club. It's the 24th of May, 1951. Inside, Donald Maclean is having lunch with Guy Burgess. It is the third day on the trot that the two of them have been together. The MI5 watchers are deeply concerned about the atmosphere between the two men, which they describe as conspiratorial. Guy Burgess is being incredibly weird, drinking loads, but they have been told by their boss at MI5, the Deputy Chief, Guy Liddell, he's an old friend of Burgess. Don't worry about him. That's just how he is. He's weird and erratic and an alcoholic. They've also been told the same by the head of security at Kerry Foster, the guy leading the investigation at the Foreign Office into Donald Maclean. Don't worry about Guy Burgess. He's just in a state because he's basically been fired from the Foreign Office. So the two men are not going to see each other again before they set off to the Soviet Union. So this is their last planning meeting inside the Reform Club. When Donald Maclean goes back to the Foreign Office, they follow him there. And later, MI5 actually see Guy Burgess. And they are astonished by the state of him. He's clutching his head in his hands. He's erratically wandering down the street. The MI5 watchers later record this as Guy Burgess being beside himself with anxiety. But that admonition from the higher-ups is still ringing in their ears. Do not worry about Guy Burgess. That's just how he is. So they kind of ignore it. The next day, it's going to be the end of the story. So their plans are made. They know what they're going to do. Burgess is going to go tomorrow and book them a ticket on a ferry to France, one that doesn't insist on passports because it tends to be used by men who want to slip their mistresses across the channels on a booze cruise. What they do not know, and Kim Philby is about to find out, is that the decision has now been made to pick up and interrogate Donald Maclean. They're just going to do it after the weekend. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. There's a couple of more instalments of my countdown to the most shocking defection in all of 20th century history.